To today's video, and it's how to deal with being alone. Hi everyone, I am so excited to bring you this video. It is different, unique, kind of, I think the title is kind of depressing, but it's not as depressing as it seems, so relax. I think everybody at some point is lonely. So welcome to today's video, and it's how to deal with being alone. Being alone can actually be a positive thing. Many people think that it's a negative thing and associate it to negativity, depression, all those sorts of things. But actually, I'm here to tell you that being alone can be a positive thing. And I know this because I think, like I said before, everybody has been alone at some point. I mean, even today, even if you're married or even if you have a partner, you still have that feeling of being alone. It's inevitable. You're always going to have that feeling. There are three things that being alone actually teaches you. One is it makes you stronger. Two, it makes you independent. Three, you become your own friend. So I'm going to give you two scenarios. One scenario is being alone, literally feeling that everything around you has just gone bad. You're having a rough patch in life and you're just giving up and you're secluding yourself kind of. And sometimes secluding yourself isn't so bad, but you have to do it for a certain period of time. Don't seclude yourself forever, or that can just be very bad for you. So what I have done in the past for myself, whenever I've had a situation where I had a rough path in life and everything was just going bad and I felt miserable, is I actually took myself away from the source. And this could be the social media in today's world. I mean, everybody's using social media. And for that sake, I deleted my Facebook. I deleted every social media possible. And I know it's very hard for some people. I see that they're on social media 24/7. I mean, Twitter, every minute they're posting something. And that's gonna be hard, but sometimes it's necessary. It is very necessary to just get away from everything, learn to be strong, learn to be your own best friend, and learn to be independent. So my suggestion is, if you're in that scenario where it's just really hard, everything's just crashing, you're in drama, you know, high school, I know high school is oof, drama, and you just need to get away and you need to learn more about yourself, know what you want from life, what are you doing, get yourself away from social media, cut all ends off, and set a time limit for yourself. Don't set like a day or two. I'm talking about a couple weeks, 2 weeks at max, and if it really helps, you can always extend that time. It's going to be hard, like I said, if you're so used to it, but it's worth it. I mean, I learned much more about myself, how much I can deal with myself, how to calm myself down, how to talk myself through things, what was right and what was wrong. Like, you have that time to really learn a lot about yourself and be your best friend, because if it doesn't happen now, you're going to have to learn to be alone later in life. There's going to be a time where you're going to feel very alone. And so you, instead of making it so negative and drowning yourself, flip it to being like, okay, this is a chance for me to learn and become my best friend, because you're going to have to become your best friend sooner or later at some point in your life. I'm telling you that. You have to learn how to be your best friend. You can't depend on other people around you at all. I mean, family will always be there for you. That's why if there's anything, you delete all your contacts with everybody and keep your family that you live with or the close ones, and you just talk to them. And keep a good base of friends around you. Don't completely avoid yourself from everybody. Stay good with those good friends that really have your back, that won't bring up the topic, that will support you and just help you go through this forgetting about stuff phase, basically. So I'm not saying to seclude yourself completely. I'm saying just be with those good people around you who will definitely support you 100%. Not somebody who will remind you of something or your past or the event, anything like that. Try to stay away from those people. Second scenario is getting out of a broken relationship. So you're just broken up and you feel lonely. It's gonna happen. That's the first thing you think about. You're like, oh man, I'm so alone, and you cry in your room and you listen to sad songs, and oh god, it's just, especially as girls, we like to like emotionally like blade ourselves inside, like cry. So please don't do it. Maybe for like a day, but that's it. Because I know you have to cry it out sometimes. So you're going to start feeling lonely. It's better they take you out places. You don't want to stay cooped up inside with your thoughts. This brain of yours can be very powerful in a good way or a bad way. So it's up to you how you deal with that. So go out. Try to keep yourself as busy as possible. If you have work, that's great. Take longer shifts. Go to work more. Stay busy. Because at any time you have that second, Like when you come home at night and you're just sitting there and you're like, crap, I used to call this person, I used to text this person. You get alone and that feeling just hits you like really hard. If that happens, the best thing to do is to kind of trick your mind, and you'll learn that it gets easier as time goes, and just try to just like, stop. Let me not think about it. I'm serious. That's what I do. I like divert my mind to do something. I watch my favorite episode of a show or something. Watch a movie that's funny, not romantic. Stuff like that. You have to do something to keep yourself busy. Start a craft project. Do something. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't just sit there and dwell and dwell and dwell and dig your own hole, because you're the only one who's doing that, and you're going to keep thinking repeatedly, I'm so alone. I needed this person. You don't need anyone but yourself. You have to be your own best friend first. So being alone can be a positive thing. It's just the way you look at it. So my way I've learned is to always just be positive. Being alone is okay. This was a really short video. I hope I can help those that are going through a rough patch in life right now, who are feeling alone. You are not alone. I'm here to support you. Everybody that loves you around you is there. Always remember that you're not really alone. You do really have people. You're just making it seem like you're alone. Everybody else in this world is alone. Think of all the other people out there who really have nobody at all. I don't even want to get into the sad parts of life and how life can be so horribly upsetting. But always remember, be appreciative of what you have. There's people out there that have less and they're less fortunate. So this brings me to the conclusion. My next video is, I'm thinking about doing a live stream. So I need your guys' help to tell me what day would work out for you in the next couple of days. Also, I'm thinking about doing a special Valentine's Day like I did last year video. Not so much about makeup or anything like that. Maybe on some questions that people have during Valentine's dates or stuff like that. Well, how to deal with a Valentine's Day date, first time, you know, or a serious one. That's all sorts of questions. Feel free to ask me. You can always ask me on my Facebook page, on my Twitter. Feel free to seriously junk me up with all the comments down below. Don't be scared. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a great day. And everybody who's living in the east, be ready for a storm. The snowstorm, I think it's called Maximum, I don't know, but there's a storm coming, and that's why I'm in my house. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye. Keep talking about it or fighting about it. It just goes in circles, and somehow it seems like it's being solved because they're giving you the answer you want to hear, but it's really not. It's, you kind of sit there after the fight or whatever, and you're just like, dude, I never found out what the answer was.